Hello, Kolemeth. I am so excited. We're about to start a brand new spiritual boot camp. The month of Elul, the month that is immediately preceding the high holidays. It's the time that we get energized. It's the time that we look within to get ready for the high holidays. Like everything that we do, we can't just go in cold. We have to prepare. And that's what the month of Elul is all about. So as we travel this month together, let's allow ourselves the time, the energy, and the capacity to be able to open up, to be vulnerable to yourself, to allow yourself to grow. And in that light, I want to introduce the theme for this boot camp. It's all about wonder. Wonder. You remember when we were kids and everything was new, everything was exciting? That's wonder. And I want to also introduce you to the work and the philosophy during this month of Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel. And he writes in his book, this beautiful book called God in Search of Man. He writes a story entitled A Tiny Screw. And that's how we're going to begin our boot camp today. When the electric streetcar made its first appearance in the city of Warsaw, some good old Jews could not believe their eyes. A car that moved without a horse? Some of them were stupefied and frightened, and all of them were at a loss at how to explain this amazing invention. So once, while discussing the matter in the synagogue, a man entered who, in addition to studying the Talmud, was reputed to know books on secular subjects, to subscribe to a newspaper, and to be well-versed in worldly affairs. "You must know how this thing works." They all turned to him. "Of course I know," he said. And they were all hanging on his every word. Imagine 4 large wheels in a vertical position in 4 corners of a square, connected to each other by wires. You get it? Yes, we get it. The wires are tied in a knot in the center of the square, and placed within a large wheel is placed in a horizontal position. You get it? Yes, we get it. Above the large wheel, there are several wheels, one smaller than the other. You get it? Yes, we get it. On the top of the smallest wheel, there is a tiny screw, which is connected by a wire to the center of the car, which lies on top of the wheels. Do you get it? Yes, we get it. The machinist in the car presses the button that moves the screw that brings the horizontal wheels to move, and thus the car runs through the street. Ah, now we understand. Can you imagine that moment that everything runs by a tiny screw? Imagine the wonder of that moment. Now in our world, we don't wonder that much, because we get in the car, we push the button, and we go where we need to go, because it's not that new, it's not that novel. But imagine taking a step back and imagining the wonder of it all. That's what this time of year is about. Being amazed, what Heschel calls radical amazement, at the things around us, at the way things work, at the human condition, the ability to do what we do every day. Instead of taking it for granted, we stop and we see the wonder of the world. This boot camp is about restoring wonder to our worlds as we prepare for the high holy days. I'll see you soon.